So, hello. I'm Mac Bartine, and I'm CEO of Instartly. And we've created a done-for-you unified communications platform for small business and startups. Why? Because running a small business is hard. Is there anybody who can agree with that? Yes, it's hard. And Bob here knows that very well. Like many of us, he started his business to help people, and he thought the only thing he needed to do to be successful was just to be a great accountant. Makes sense. But of course, it turns out that he needs to be able to do more things than just accounting. And one of those is that he needs to be a good communicator too. And in this day and age, that means that Bob needs to have a company-branded email address, his name at hisdomainname.com. He needs to have an integrated phone line, one that he can point to any number and that has features like, tell me when I'm having a business call as opposed to a personal one. And Bob kind of needs to get rid of the website his nephew made for him a couple years back and replace it with a professionally designed and maintained mobile-ready website if he wants to compete. And so, why does he need this? Because Bob can't help people if he can't reach them, if they don't trust him because his communications aren't professional. And our research has showed us that there are a whole lot of people out there like Bob. Only 20% of small businesses have company-branded email addresses. Less than 50% of small businesses have websites, even today. And 92% of all significant business transactions involve at least one phone call. So clearly, communications are really important, and there's a lot of room for improvement. So here's the good news. Instartly has created a solution that's just right for Bob and a lot of businesses like his. We call it our Unified Communications Platform. And leveraging our automation software with our lean processes, we're able to quickly produce the mobile-friendly website and no-touch hosting, branded email address, and integrated phone line. And to our customers, it looks like this. With an hour or less of their time talking to Instartly, we're able to push our automation button, and that automatically is leading to a beautifully designed, maintained, unified communications platform made just for Bob so that he can focus on his accounting and Instartly's taking care of the rest. So, how many Bobs are there? Turns out there are 10 million businesses in the United States, a lot like Bob's, and they're spending $15 billion a year on the services that Instartly provides. Now, half of those businesses, as I said before, don't have a website, so there's a whole lot of opportunity left in this market. And we're focusing on 8% of that market, the businesses that make most of their decisions based on online criteria. So they understand the value of what we're offering, they just haven't found us yet. So, how are we going to address this market? Two ways. The first is our standard plan, and this does everything to solve Bob's communications problems with an hour of his time. It's $999 a year or $99 a month. And for everything from a new startup to just an idea that somebody wants to test, we have our starter plan, which is $299 a year. And these are both recurring revenue for Instartly. Okay, so, and we're selling that through a couple of different methods as well. And Instartly being a unified communications platform that's scalable puts us in a great position for partnerships with B2B companies, agencies, chambers of commerce, etc. And we're supplementing that plan with our core competency in digital marketing. Our competition is primarily do-it-yourself web page makers and low-cost agencies. Now, in this space, we are differentiating ourselves in two major ways. The first is that we have a done-for-you service that takes less than an hour of our customers' times interacting with the company that's working with them. And the second is that we have that unified communications platform. And I'll tell you a little bit about why that's going to be really important to us down the road in just a second. First, what have we done? On June 1st, we started taking pre-orders, and on the same day, we got our first order. Not bad. Yeah. Thank you. And on July 1st, we launched our MVP and started delivering to our customers. Since then, we've focused on creative methods of gaining traction, things like rolling out a pilot program to partner with existing agencies to sell Instartly through them. And now, the big news that I've just been like, oh, I want to tell people so bad, but it's really exciting for us. Just yesterday, through a connection that we made here at MediaWorks, we were introduced to BIT, which is a market leader in boating and power sports online management software. So they manage the dealerships for these companies. And it turns out that they have customers all over the country that need what Instartly offers. So yesterday, we signed a letter of intent that delivering 300 Instartly packages over the next several years with our recurring revenue model is going to be worth over $1 million. That's a hell of a way to walk into demo day, let me tell you. But the great thing is that really isn't where the excitement stops for us. When I mentioned that our unified communications platform is really key to our success down the road, it's because everything that we do lives on that platform. So our customers are going to be able to get data from us on the emails and phone calls and web traffic, and we're going to be able to deliver them to that to them in a meaningful way through the Instartly CRM, which we plan to launch in January. So suddenly, we're not just making business communications easier for our customers, we're making business communications better. And our numbers are looking pretty good. We're confident that with the steady, realistic growth through the next 4 years, we're poised to be one of the top business communications companies in the country. And we're confident that we can achieve that through our focus on partnerships and our core competency in digital marketing. So the team, actually, I want to make sure and mention that the team is not just myself and Preston, who you see here. It's a lot of other people, including our mentor, John Greiner, and tons of other people who really we could not do this without. But Preston Garland is our chairman and president. Preston is an enterprise software architect who has built large-scale web applications for everybody from insurance to smart traffic systems. And he also has experience building large sales teams. And myself, Mac Bartine, I've been doing digital marketing since 1997, which dates me a bit. And I was COO and Chief Digital Strategist for VO Design, a national marketing company located here in Knoxville, for 3 years. We're asking for $500,000 for customer acquisition to blow up the nice little traction inferno that we have going on, and also to speed up the development of our platform. And we're also asking that you please recommend us to people who you know need our services. When you do, use the coupon code MediaWorks. And we will give them $50 off of their purchase. And at the same time, we will be donating 15% of our proceeds through that coupon code to promote MediaWorks 3 in 2016. So, thank you. I am Mac Bartine. This is Instartly. Thank you very much. That's fine. That's fine.